Now Penmarrick comes into the outside barrier. They're all set for the Merson Cooper. Favourite drawn one. Away they go. Oh, now over near the outside, Amadeo dipped and just about fell. Rose's Joy was the first to bounce out on the inside and leads our trio. Amadeo's quickly recovering, sits on the outside of the leading horses, and they're followed then by Look for Mars on the inside of Minimal. 2 lengths to Typhoon, and Penmarrick settles at the end of the field. They're working Rose's Joy early here. In the middle is our trio, and on the outside Amadeo. Rose's Joy still holding the rails there. 2 lengths to Minimal back fourth, followed by Look for Mars, and then Typhoon second last, and Penmarrick. Coming to the home turn, 4.50 to go. Rose's Joy about a head in front. Our trio just being niggled at when they sweep into the straight, followed by Minimal, who's mounting a challenge, and Amadeo swung wide. Rose's Joy led by a length to our trio. Look for Mars getting up on the inside, but racing greenly. Then Minimal at the 200 though, and Rose's Joy put 2 lengths on our trio. Running on fairly, Typhoon on the inside. It's Rose's Joy in front. Typhoon finishing hard with Minimal, but Rose's Joy kept going, keeps the unbeaten record by about a half a length to Minimal, getting up for second. Typhoon on the rails will grab third, and our trio close up fourth. Break behind those to Look for Mars, and then Amadeo, and Penmarrick trailed them all the way. Number 5, Rose's Joy. Darren Beedman first. Pressed early, but she was able to sprint clear in the run home and win it well. Number 5, Rose's Joy, Darren Beedman. Peter Hayes taking out the first, the Merson Cooper Stakes. 5 first, Rose's Joy, as we await the minor numbers to come up into the frame. On the first, comfortable win in the end, but she was tackled early. Second, Minimal, number 3, ridden by Darren Gauci. Third, number 7, Typhoon, ridden by Brent Thompson. 5, 3 and 7 it is official on race number 1. I'd ignore that time of 1:16.2. We'll get that checked out in a moment.
Gaelic Lass was away well, and Counteractions right up there in the early part, and the same can be said for Coconut on the inside. Length and a half further away in the field is Columbina, followed closely then by Storage. Settling down, and here our Gaelic Lass runs to the lead overall, quickly into second. Posy, and third on the inside is Willow Flight. Then Hair Raising Columbina, followed by Coconut. Counteraction out in no man's land, followed then by Joanne's Daughter Eventuate. Or Counteraction lost some ground, then Storage, followed by Simplicity Harmonia. Second last, Silver Kate, and Alizari drops out last. It was a bit rough in the early stages, and down the side Overroar. To the 700 leads a half length on Hair Raising. 2 to Columbina and our Gaelic Lass. Joanne's Daughter's out 3 deep. Coconut the middle. Willow Flight the inside. Then Eventuate. Counteraction, Storage. 2 lengths Harmonia off the track. Then Simplicity, followed by Silver Kate. And the Canberra filly Alizari's last of all as they round the corner, and Overroar first for home. A half length on Hair Raising. 3/4 Columbina from our Gaelic Lass. Coconut into the clear, followed by Joanne's Daughter. Willow Flight not that far away, and then Simplicity. Counteraction down to the 200. Columbina hits the front from Coconut. Overall won't go on, and then Hair Raising, our Gaelic Lass, Joanne's Daughter. It's Columbina the leader. Coconut can't get her at the moment. Columbina still in front from Coconut, and Columbina's going to win. Columbina a half length on Coconut. Third place to Simplicity, followed by Joanne's Daughter. Then Willow Flight. Further back came our Gaelic Lass, Hair Raising, and then Alizari, followed by Silver Kate Eventuate.
The front. Zamet Moon leads now from Prince Camilla's second. Leader Club will work after them third but wide. After me the centre, back on the inside Kuda Soambro. South Friday are outside of Ruris, followed further back then by Answer the Call as they go to the 1,000-metre turn to bring them down the side. Around those then came a Guasu, and also going with it Radio Cairo and Tuda Chatsy. Last of all, the favourites found the front now and goes down with 8.50 to run by about 2.5. Leader Club clear, 3 in front now. Swishing the tail about in second placing Prince Camilla's. third. Now South Bright here to the outside of After Me, and then came Zamamoon. Ruris next, followed further back by Kudaso Ambro, and then came Aguasa. This leader's 6 in front coming to the turn, or nearly that far. Further back behind those then came Chatsy. Also back there was Answer the Call, who's hard at it under the whip last, and just ahead of it is Radio Cairo. Leader Club leads them a merry dance around the turn. Ruris is running on solidly out wide, might be a chance. After Me the centre comes with it, and Prince Camillus is still there from Aguasu. Leader Club into this strong side win now as they race down to the 200, only 2 in front. I reckon it might be in trouble. Aguasu and Ruris and After Me have got to it very quickly. Leader Club, he took off a long way from home. It's still in front. Will it hang on? After Me's getting to it, and so is Aguasu the outside. After Me, Aguasu, After Me. I think the maiden got there. After Me ahead on the line to Aguasu. Maid has run a long way out on the favourite Leader Club, and it's just been found wanting. Ruris was fourth. They were followed further back by Answer the Call, Chatsy. Further back behind them, Prince Camillus, and they were followed further back by Kudaso Ambro.
Complete the line up. Most Elegant drawn down in gate number 2. Rancho Red's joined them up at the top of the 1200. They're all set. Rancho Red is standing better now. They're away and racing. Spy King was one of the first to bounce out. Sky Version out very fast from the outsiders, going to the lead early. Rancho Red goes up to second. Spy King settles third inside Bone Giller Tom. About a length and a half to Most Elegant, getting up on the rails to fifth. And it's being followed when they settle fully into stride by Bell Style, Rouge Fur, Kahira Legend, and then came Amazon Lad. And last of all, going past the 800 is Sunray. Rancho Red, the leader, a length and a half to Bone Giller Tom, striding up into second placing on the outside, but overreached for a couple of strides there. He wants to go much faster. Getting up on the inside, Sky Version pushes up on the rails to make a line of 3 now. Rouge Fur just behind them and Most Elegant on the rail. Losing ground is Spy King. Bellstar getting a run through, followed by Kahira Legend, Amazon Lad and Sunray. Nearing the turn, and Bone Giller Tom's pulled his way to the lead. Takes up the front running when they corner into the straight from Sky Version, the rail, and Most Elegant over on the inside, starting to come after the leader. And further back is Rouge Fur, nearing the 200 metres though. And it's Darren Beedman again on Bone Giller Tom, leading by 2 lengths. Here's his danger. Most Elegant trying hard. It's Bone Giller Tom, a length and a half in front. Most Elegant is lifting the last bit. Bone Giller Tom's giving plenty. Most Elegant dives. Got there. Most Elegant got up and won it. Long head on the line to Bone Giller Tom. Third, Kahira Legend ran on well. Well clear then of Sunray, who made some ground, and Spy King. In behind those to finish in the race was Sky Version, and they were followed by Bell Style, Amazon Lad, Rancho Red and Rouge Fur at the back of the field. Most Elegant took a long while to wind up in the straight, but when he did, it's been an impressive victory over Bone Giller Tom, who looked all over the winner near the 200. Time is 1:11:48 as we await the numbers to go into the frame. Most Elegant, back on a firm surface, has returned to his winning ways. Number 4, Most Elegant, Malcolm Pay first. Number 1, Bone Giller Tom, Darren Beedman second. Number 3, Kahira Legend, ridden by Danny Nikolic, was third. 4, 1 and 3 are the numbers on race number 2. 4, 1 and 3. Fourth aim in it was Spy King, and the official 5th, Sky Version. 4, 1 and 3, $2.30 and $1.10 for the winner Most Elegant, $1.40 for Bone Tom, $1.70 for Kahira Legend. 2.30, 1.10 for the winner, 1.40 second, 1.70 third, Quinella $3.80, the trifecta $20.10, and the double numbers 5 and 4, $3.90. Third event coming up, and there are no scratchings or riding changes. The blinkers come off number 7, Vesti.
Okay. Not far back in the early stages, You Call Sir. Then comes Bowsman, a length Lahar, a length and a half to Victory Quest, Gold Ken, followed by Bridal Man, and Pursuits drops out last. Keen tussle for the lead as they race on towards the 1,200 metres, where You Call Sir and a Straight Talker going together, with Straight Talker about a half length on You Call Sir, 2 to Ken Rossi on the outside of Bowsman, a length and 3/4 gap into Lahar, 3/4 the inside Victory Quest, a length into Bridal Man, Gold Ken second last, and 2 lengths further back in the field is Pursuits. Onto the side of the track they run, and Straight Talker shows the way. About 3/4 of a length on You Call Sir. 2 away third is Bowsman. Well, he's getting every opportunity, followed by Ken Rossi. 2 lengths Lahar, Victory Quest the inside, a length to Bridal Man, another length gap to Gold Ken, and 2.5 lengths to Pursuits. This is the order travelling towards the corner. They've got 550 left to go, and Straight Talker making play. 3/4 of a length on You Call Sir. 2 lengths away third is Bowsman, a length Ken Rossi, Victory Quest, Lahar. Gold Ken's got 2 behind him, and they are Bridal Man and Pursuits as they straighten for the run of the judge. Straight Talker joined by You Call Sir. Plenty of room for Bowsman the inside. Lahar on the outside. Pursuits making some ground. Gold Ken is next. At the 200, many chances. Bowsman getting right through on the inside. Hits the front. Pursuits seeing daylight, giving chase to Bowsman. And then Straight Talker, You Call Sir. Lahar, forget Gold Ken. Pursuits out after Bowsman. It's Bowsman and Pursuits. Oh, almost a dead heat to the naked. I wouldn't split them. Bowsman and Pursuits, Pursuits and Bowsman, almost a dead heat to the naked eye from Lahar. You Call Sir, then Straight Talker. Gold Ken disappointed once again, followed by Victory Quest and Ken Rossi in company with Bridal Man were the last 2. Oh, gee, this is close.
A lot of pace on, and the roughie of the field, Spring Knight, is hunting through on the inside to be one of the leaders at the post the first time. In fact, the leader by a half. King's Landing on the outside of Baytram pushing up in the centre. Mr. Kildane the inside. Currency Boss is deep, and further back Rebuilder and Brindabella Blue. They're quickening as they go out of the straight now. And the roughie, Spring Knight, shows the way by the 18. 2.5 Baytram. Third King's Landing on the outside of Mr. Kildane, and around them quickly improving Currency Boss. 2 lengths away, ridden quietly Rebuilder, and likewise last of all Brindabella Blue. Spring Knight having his claim to fame by leading out with a nice break of about 4 by the mile, the 1600. From in second placing Baytram held together. Third Currency Boss, and fourth the outside King's Landing, with on the inside Mr. Kildane together. And another 2 lengths or so away then to Rebuilder on the outside of Brindabella Blue by the 1400. Spring Knight comes back for them, only a length in front and steadies. Second Baytram, now a length and a half the margin. Third a length off Currency Boss, another length King's Landing on the outside, ahead the inside Mr. Kildane, and 2 to Rebuilder ahead on the outside of Brindabella Blue back on the rail. From the 1200 they work down towards the 1,000-metre turn now, and Spring Knight, bookies would love to see this stay there. It's a length in front. Second placing came Baytram. Third placing Currency Boss, a length and a half away. On the 1,000-metre turn to the side from King's Landing, Mr. Kildane, then Rebuilder on the outside of Brindabella Blue. Down the side they race on towards the 850 now, and Baytram has joined Spring Knight. 3 deep, Currency Boss comes at the pair to make a line of 3. 2 lengths, King's Landing has had a lovely run today. Further back on the inside, Mr. Kildane, Rebuilder and Brindabella Blue in a bit of a pocket. So they go to the 650 now, and the leader clicks up again now, and it's Baytram ahead in front. Spring Knight's run its race. In second placing on the outside, Currency Boss, and he calls on King's Landing to make a claim as they round the turn. And they were followed by Mr. Kildane. Brindabella Blue is hard at it, whacking away with Rebuilder, and Spring Knight's called it a day. Currency Boss and King's Landing are after Baytram as they turn. Baytram a length and a half clear. Currency Boss trying hard is coming after him now, and down the outside is King's Landing, clear of Mr. Kildane. Baytram the lead at the 200, but King's Landing is gradually wearing him down. He goes up and takes the lead now. And Currency Boss is there, and here's Mr. Kildane coming with the last crack at them. King's Landing in front. He's grabbed by Mr. Kildane. Mr. Kildane got there. From King's Landing, Currency Boss and Baytram in a 4-way go. Then Brindabella Blue followed last in by Rebuilder. Oh no, tailed right off. Distanced, in fact, was the roughie Spring Knight.
Blazing Aura began quickly and is pushing up along the inside. Hit and Run isn't far away from them, and Sophie's Choice is going up. Sophie's Class on the outside of these horses. Natural Grace sitting in just behind them with a Melfi Drive going up on the outside, and It's a Giggle's gone forward as well. At the 800, It's a Giggle outside Walnut. Blazing Aura with the rail. A Melfi Drive a length back fourth, followed by Aggie. Over on the inside, Natural Grace, and then Sophie's Class. Vesti a good way back, followed by No Returns and Hit and Run. At the 600, Walnut a neck in front of It's a Giggle, a length to Blazing Aura with a lovely trail on the inside of a Melfi Drive. 2 lengths to Vesti asked to go forward, and Sophie's Class coming around them 4 wide, followed by Natural Grace, Aggie, No Returns and Hit and Run. Walnut the leader for Darren Gouchy at the bend, a length and a half in front. Into the straight, Blazing Aura's running second. Pulled to the outside, a Melfi Drive, and Sophie's Class came wide. Walnut slipped away at the 200 though. She got 3 lengths in front of a Melfi Drive. Vesti's running on pretty well. Walnut clear at the 100. More than 3 lengths to Vesti going past a Melfi Drive, but Walnut, the favourite, is going to be too good. And Walnut wins it well. Eased on the post by 2 lengths to Vesti, 2 lengths to Melfi Drive third. Next, Sophie's Class, who's done pretty well, covered a bit of ground. Hit and Run made up some ground, followed by No Returns and Aggie. In behind them, Natural Grace, Blazing Aura knocked right up to finish second last, and It's a Giggle was a distant last. Walnut has got the money, written by Darren Gouchy. The favourites arrived, and no doubt it would have been the substitute. 1:11:31 the time.
Straight to the lead now from Wiggly Woo. In third position as they settle fully into stride. Hone In going up rather quickly, followed closely by Bait Tights. Gillet's Ridge on the inside from Hit the Wagon. And further back in the field is Bletching Time as they settle fully into stride. I Knew out off the track from Key Issue Dual Photon. And Old Man is the tail ender. 7:50 left to go. Captain Dash 3/4 Wiggly Woo, a length Hone In, who's caught out wide, followed by I Knew, who's right out off the track. And then comes Gillet's Ridge and Bait Tights. One to Bletching Time, a length and a half to Hit the Wagon, and then Dual Photon, Key Issue and Old Man last. Up to the bend they run, and the leader is the short-priced favourite Captain Dash. A half length or so on Wiggly Woo, a length away third, the baldy-faced Hone In. Followed on the inside, Gillet's Ridge, and then comes Bait Tights and 2 to Hit the Wagon. Down to the 250, Wiggly Woo giving Captain Dash a real race. And at the 200 proper, Wiggly Woo, the outsider, knows Captain Dash fighting back, and Hit the Wagon running home pretty well from Hone In. Here comes Hit the Wagon out after the horses on the inside, Wiggly Woo, Captain Dash and Hone In, and Hit the Wagon is coming away. Hit the Wagon first up from a let-up, wins well. Hone In second, Wiggly Woo third, and then Captain Dash, who weakened from Gillet's Ridge, Bait Tights, Key Issue, and the last trio were Old Man and company with I Knew and Dual Photon.
Righto. Settling back on board now, Brett Preble. Ready, racing now. Kingston Parade reared in the air and missed it. Miss Sakova jumped away with the field. Warrior Queen, one of the first out. Showing pace in the early stages. Permai from the outside barrier, and It's a Miracle. They go down to the lead in front. Marula Spirit settling third on the outside of Warrior Queen, and then Damascus Dawn going up wide on the course from Rossetti Gold, and next Miss Sakova. Over on the inside is Tinicadua, followed by Hey Mrs. Polite Society and 2 lengths Kingston Parade. Permai drew a half length in front now, almost a length clear heading to the 600 metres. It's a Miracle sits up second. Rossetti Gold 3/4 away third. One Polite Society going up to fourth on the outside. From Marula Spirit on the inside rail, next Warrior Queen, 1 Miss Sakova. Followed by Tinicadua hugging the rail to the turn from Hey Mrs. and well back as Damascus Dawn when they corner, and Kingston Parade. Permai the leader into the straight, flattened in about 2 lengths in front of It's a Miracle beaten. Warrior Queen gets up on the inside. Rossetti Gold running on, and then Miss Sakova's under the whip back behind them, followed by Polite Society. Permai at the 200 in front, a length and a half in front of Warrior Queen. Tinicadua's out and running home well, and Hey Mrs. charging home. Permai is clear though from Tinicadua, trying hard, and Hey Mrs. is flashing home on the outside. They hit the line. Permai just lasted on the inside, I'd say. Permai, a photo for the miners with Hey Mrs. and Tinicadua. They were clear of Warrior Queen. Kingston Parade was a good run, followed by It's a Miracle. Miss Sakova never came into play from Rossetti Gold and Polite Society. Marula Spirit weakened and has beaten only one to the line, that being Damascus Dawn. Permai's found plenty over on the inside after working to the front, and she'll get the money. Photo for the miners.
Last, jumping nicely, Miss Solitaire, likewise Bossy. Length further back, Dance Hall Dame wider out, followed by Jazztrum, I'm Zooming, Larsin, Kita Sosumi, and Have a Melody drops to the rear, working to the 1500 along the back, and the leader is Dealer's Lass. The speed is not all that brilliant. Dealer's Lass about 2 lengths now, quickening up she is. Dealer's Lass opens up by 3. Second posse on the outside, Dance Hall Dame. 3/4 to Bossy, the inside. Length and a half to Miss Solitaire, followed by Larsin, Kita, I'm Zooming. 2 lengths further back is Sosumi racing around the outside of Jazztrum, and 2.5 to Have a Melody. Dealer's Lass, a clear-cut leader, racing onto the far corner inside the 1200 metres. She must be 5 lengths on Dance Hall Dame. A half length away, third on the fence is Bossy. 2 lengths to Miss Solitaire. A similar margin then coming on the outside, I'm Zooming. Just shading her on the fence is Larsin, Kita. About 2.5 then to Jazztrum, Sosumi, and 2 lengths to Have a Melody. No change over the 850 crossing, and Dealer's Lass in control. She's about 5 lengths on Dance Hall Dame. A length off third is Bossy, 1.5 to Miss Solitaire, and about 4 to Larsin, Kita. 3 to I'm Zooming, followed on the outside by Sosumi. Jazztrum ridden along next to last, and Have a Melody brings up the rear. Down to the corner they go at the 500, and the leader is Dealer's Lass from Dance Hall Dame. Bossy in third position. Miss Solitaire is next, and this quartet have raced about 5 lengths on Larsin, Kita, and Sosumi heads the others. Into the stretch and up the rise they travel. Dance Hall Dame goes out after the leader, Dealer's Lass. Bossy's joining in quickly now, followed by Miss Solitaire. Marshall pulls the whip on Bossy. She's level almost with Dealer's Lass. Dance Hall Dame is sticking on. Dealer's Lass won't give in on the inside. Dealer's Lass again got away from Bossy, Dance Hall Dame, and Miss Solitaire, and Dealer's Lass will lead all the way. Dealer's Lass, a length and a half, Dance Hall Dame, and then Bossy, Miss Solitaire, Sosumi, I'm Zooming, followed in by Larsin, Kita, Have a Melody, and Jazztrum was tailed right off.
Goes after those. Back to third, Sir Macwin, covered over on the outside now as they start to sort themselves out by underplay up to fourth, and right around them going on with it towards the leading group is Bisney, improving now to third. So Sir Macwin is just inside of it, shaded fourth. Back to fifth now, under play. Then about a length and a half more, only length off to Ship of Dreams, going through on the inside from Blue Witness, 2 to Noble Colony, Friends of Rom, and Karata's only a length off of those. I suppose there'd be 7 or 8 lengths first to last as they move by the 1200, where Ministerial King in his customary role shows out by a length. Bitsky second, third placing Sir Macwin. A half the outside Bisney right there in the box seat at the 1,000-metre turn to come down the side. They're 3 up in front of the others. Over on the inside is Ship of Dreams, just shaded on the outside by underplay. 1.5 Blue Witness, Friends of Rom, Noble Colony, neck outside of him. And last of all, the mare Karata. Down the side they race, and Bitsky worrying Ministerial King. They're 2 to Sir Macwin, getting a lovely run. He's had to shake up Bisney. He wanted to drop the bit, 2 it away. Another 3 lengths Blue Witness runs on. Karata likewise from Noble Colony. Giving ground under play, Ship of Dreams, and Friends of Rom is hard at it. Around the turn, Bisney and Ministerial King together, but they're a sitting duck for these coming now. The swoopers have started to come. Here's Sir Macwin and Karata right down the outside with a nice timed run. Blue Witness got held up momentarily. Bisney struggling. Karata races up with Sir Macwin to join in at the 200-metre mark. Sir Macwin's rider was the first to go for the whip. They're in against this strong headwind. It's Sir Macwin, Karata, the mare on the outside. Sir Macwin fights back. He's holding her now, and Sir Macwin will be too good. Favourite back is back on terms. Wins a length to Karata, who tried hard. Third was Blue Witness. Fourth was Bisney. Further back, Friends of Rom from last, together with Noble Colony. Then Bitsky, followed by underplay, Ministerial King, Ship of Dreams, a fair way back last. Sir Macwin, number 2, gives favourite backers a good start to the...
Moves in to complete the lineup. All set for the Eclipse. Ready to break. Light flashing away. Oh, Babetto's reared up into the air there. And he may have got, yes, I think he's got his near foreleg over to the adjoining stall in with Miss Tesla. Riders scrambling for cover here. Andrew Findlay keeping out of harm's way. And Darren Beedman on Miss Tesla wants out because Babetto is right there next to him with that foreleg over into his stall, trying to get Miss Tesla out of the barriers and out of harm's way. Looks like Babetto's back on all fours now, but no doubt they'll want to back both of these out and have a look at them. Here's Babetto coming out of the line now. Babetto out behind the gates. Miss Tesla is still in there. Findlay's quite okay. Sub, if required, is number 3, Miss Tesla. Miss Tesla will be the sub if it's needed. Saddle's come off from Babetto now, and it's trotting back, so it's certainly coming out. Miss Tesla standing up in the barriers. Hello, yes. Late scratching. 309 vets advice. Okay, thank you. Now Babetto a late scratching, taken out at 309 on vet's advice. Late scratching in race 5, number 14, Babetto at 309 on vet's advice. Bookmakers, please rule a line. We'll have a betting announcement to follow the running of the race. Field looks to be all set. Off and racing now. And Raja Bell and Star Covet the first couple to bounce out. Sunny Lane was away fast, and My Sartorial showing some pace early. Maximel from the outside barrier is whipping across the front of the field, and Miss Tesla's going forward as well, followed by Flak Jacket at the 1600. Maximel led. Miss Tesla goes up to second outside Raja Bell. 2 lengths further back in the field, My Sartorial on the inside of Sunny Lane. 1.5 lengths to Skyrocket 1 Flak Jacket. Paces on. About 2.5 lengths further back in the field, Command Post, and then came Star Covered over on the inside. 1 further back in the field, Royal Snack on the inside. Burning Embers inclined to travel 3 or 4 wide, climbing up the hill at the back of the course. Mustak next, followed by Star Cossack and Fairway Lass at the back of the field, going past the 1200 metres. And Maximal, the leader, at least 15 lengths first to last, perhaps a bit more. 3/4 up on Miss Tesla. 1.5 lengths away is Rajabel. The Bolter holds down third. 2.5 lengths further back in the field, Sunny Lane. On the inside, My Sartorial. 1 to Skyrocket. 1 further back is Flak Jacket, followed by the 3-year-old Command Post. 1 to Burning Embers, still out 3 wide at the moment, followed by Star Cup at the rail and Royal Snack. Next to last is Mustak, followed by Fairway Lass and Star Cossack on the fence, past the 800. And Maximel, the leader, 1/2 length in front of Miss Tesla. 2 lengths to Raja Bell, a neck away to Sunny Lane, 1.5 lengths to Skyrocket, My Sartorial. 1 to Burning Embers, Flak Jacket, middle of the field over on the inside with 600 to go from Command Post and Mustak. 1 to Royal Snack, and then Star Covered well back from Fairway Lass, and Star Cossack as last when they neared the home turn in the Eclipse now. Maximel and Miss Tesla are going to come around the turn, just about level pegging in front of Sunny Lane. Burning Embers and Skyrocket running on out wide, followed by Command Post. Mustak pulls to the extreme outside. Maximel in front of Miss Tesla at the 200 metres. Burning Embers, despite covering ground, is coming at them, and Mustak with a belated effort on the outside. Miss Tesla reached the lead from Maximel. Burning Embers comes at Miss Tesla. Burning Embers and Miss Tesla, the mares are settling down. Burning Embers goes home the best and won it. Burning Embers are 1/2 ahead to Miss Tesla. Maximel 2 lengths away third, and they're followed in by Skyrocket and Sunny Lane together in front of Mustak. They were followed then at the head of the others by My Sartorial, Command Post, Royal Snack, and then Star Covet. Behind them to finish is Flak Jacket, Fairway Lass, Star Cossack, and back towards the end. Last of all is Raja Bell. Stand by for numbers in the Eclipse Stakes. Number 12, Burning Embers. Brian Werner was first. Number 12, Burning Embers. Brian Werner first. 3, Miss Tesla. Darren Beedman second. 4, Maximal. Greg Childs third. Numbers official are 12, 3 and 4. (12, 3 and 4).
Morning Mail's going to lead narrowly from Abbey Jazz past the judge. Silver Reef third, Hand Sky fourth. And then the stablemate, Soldier of Fortune on the outside of Bonsai San. A length further back, Star Century and a half to Wilson Drive. As they turn out of the straight now and race over the 2,000 crossing, and the favourite Morning Mail is the leader. About a length and a quarter on Abbey Jazz. 2 away third, Hand Sky inside of Silver Reef. A length further back is Soldier of Fortune racing very ungenerously, followed on the inside by Bonsai San. 1.5 into Wilson Drive, and a length further back is Star Century. 1,700 metres to go, and Larry Cassidy is able to dictate terms to suit himself on the short price favourite Morning Mail. It's up by about a length or so on Abbey Jazz. Third is Hand Sky, and Silver Reef is running fourth. Then comes Soldier of Fortune, the inside, a length and 3/4 to Wilson Drive, 3/4 to Bonsai San, and a length further back is Star Century. They race to the back section of the Randwick Racecourse, and the leader is Morning Mail. 1,400 to go. Morning Mail, Cassidy well up on the iron, 3/4 the break Abbey Jazz. Now the rider on Wilson Drive is deciding to make ground. I refer to T. Jones. And as they head down the back and go to the 1,200 marker, and Morning Mail quickens up a little when Wilson Drive came up on the outside to sit at the leader's girth. 3 lengths to Abbey Jazz, a similar margin to Silver Reef, and then on the inside, Hand Sky. 2.5 Soldier of Fortune, length and a half into Star Century, and 2 lengths to Bonsai San. Racing onto the High Street side and going towards the 850 crossing, and Morning Mail shows the way from Wilson Drive. Abbey Jazz next, 2.5 to Silver Reef, and 3/4 into Hand Sky. From Soldier of Fortune, Star Century, and 2 lengths Bonsai San. Well, the favourite hasn't had things all his own way for about the last 500 metres. Morning Mail I'm referring to, and he's a neck Wilson Drive to the 600. 2 lengths to Abbey Jazz, who's right ahead a quick peep to the left, and saw Silver Reef about a length behind it. Wider out is Star Century, and then comes on the inside Hand Sky. Second last Bonsai San, and dropping out last is Soldier of Fortune. Around the corner, and Morning Mail quickly gave Wilson Drive the slip. And on top of the rise now, Morning Mail put about 2 lengths on Abbey Jazz, Star Century and Silver Reef next. And on the outside, Bonsai San. Now, Larry Cassidy, hands and heels on Morning Mail. He had a glance across to the left. Morning Mail, a length and a half, Star Century, Silver Reef, followed by Bonsai San. But Morning Mail looks in no danger of defeat. And, yep, it's going to win it well. Morning Mail beat Star Century. Silver Reef got third. Bonsai San was fourth. And then came Abbey Jazz, followed by Soldier of Fortune, Hand Sky. And Wilson Drive was back at the rear.
Ready to go. Paint stood in well with elegancy. Plenty of speed drawn in the middle of the line. Ken Deering stands up well. They're off and racing now, and Paint began very well in the middle of the line. Grombay was away fast, and Straight Clip showing pace on the outside of the field as they settle into stride. Great Concept easing back, and they're followed by Ken Deering and Harkaway over on the inside. Going past 1,000, Paint holds out the lead. About a half a length in front of Grombay, a length and a half to Elegancy, third on the inside. Straight Clip fourth, the outer, and then Ken Deering between horses. A further 2 lengths break the Rancho's Coup, Wavertree round the outside, and Harkaway on the fence. 1 Mediate, Grey Concept. and 2 lengths to Endless Power and Inter Musician together at the end. Past the 600 metres and Paint by a length and a quarter to Grombe. Straight Clip on the outside, third Elegancy on the fence, 1 to Ken Daring, Waver Tree, a length and a half to Hark Away when they came near to the turn, followed by Grey Concept and Rancho's Coup with Mediate when they corner, and Paint has got away on the field into the straight, and he's 3 lengths in front now from Grombe. Elegancy chasing up along the inside from Ken Daring, further back Straight Clip and then Waver Tree, but Paint at the 200 still has 3 lengths on them. Ken Daring, Grombe, Elegancy are fighting it out behind Paint, but he's clear, the former champion 2-year-old Paint, and he's back to his best. He's eased up to win it well. Paint first, Elegancy second, a nose in front of Grombe, then Ken Daring and Waver Tree next on the outside, clear of Endless Power. They were followed in by Inter Musician, Straight Clip, and behind them Rancho's Coup, Mediate, Grey Concept well back, and Hark Away dropped out to be last. That was a soft win. He had plenty left in the tank. Stan Sakos steering Paint to victory in the Holt Welter, and the time 1:10.05. Number 2, Paint, Stan Sakos, Jim Mason, coming back to his best form. It's been a long while coming, but patience has been rewarded with this former star 2-year-old. Two, 1 and 3 official now after that minor photo. 2, 1 and 3, Elegancy second and Grombe third.
Didn't jump all that brilliantly. Further back in the field is Calamba, closely attended on the outside by Glimmer Boy. Then Blue Valley, and out off the track is Inga, a length and a half to the well-backed Bargain, a length to Count Bobby, and then Hagman, Moratti, Regal, Statesman and Famed. Heading along past the 1,200 metres.
As they race onto the first corner, another slight problem here on the technical front as they go to the side now. And the leader is Alphanus, a length on Master Tactician. Gold Arrow in third spot, followed closely by Glimmer Boy. A length to Blue Ballad. Out off the track next is Inga, closely followed by Calamba on the inside of Blue Valley. 2.5 lengths further back is Bargain on the inside of Count Bobby. A length further back, Regal Statesman, followed then by Hagman, second last on the rails. At this stage, coming to the corner, Moratti, and 3 lengths to Famed. In the direction of the corner, they've got 500 metres to go, and Alphanus the leader. 3/4 of a length clear on Master Tactician. A length away in the third place, Glimmer Boy, followed by Gold Arrow. Behind those horses next is Blue Ballad. A length to Inga, Calamba, followed by Regal Statesman, and Bargains behind a wall of horses as Master Tactician kicked away. Down to the 200 metres, Master Tactician taken on by Inga. It's Master Tactician about a neck in front, but Inga's got it quickly. Bargain is seeing daylight, is flying home. It'll be too late, and Inga beat Bargain. Oh, should have won Bargain. Third was Master Tactician, followed home then by Regal Statesman with Calamba, Gold Arrow, Alphanus, Blue Ballad, Count Bobby. Further back in the field then was Glimmer Boy. A further length off next in the run was Famed. Further away, Blue Valley, and then came Hagman and Moratti at the rear of the field.
racing. Caught them in a perfect line. Lesbion may have dwelt slightly. Cool and Black began the best. To lead on, settling down from Glenmark Boy and Almighty Prince and Sousa's Mate. Miss Edelweiss coming across from the outside, then Poacher's Star. They were followed then by Blue Above in that group of horses with Extra Spark. He was being followed further back a length and a half away then by a Shard going around the outside from Isn't He Gorgeous, and behind him was Argent Brossy in that group of horses. They're followed after 1.5 by Oriental King. I'm a guest well back in the race there. Back towards the rear was Pral Dior, and Lesbion had dropped out to last. My word, they've gone like scalded cats. 500 to go. It's Cool and Black, a length and a half. Glenmark Boy, then Miss Edelweiss. A Shard wider out, Extra Spark. Sousa's Mate hunted up. Poacher's Star to the outside. Isn't He Gorgeous trying to wend his way between them? They're followed by I'm a Guest, and further back Pral Dior, who's not in it. But Cool and Black has got a mighty lead, and he's going to win the Newmarket. Cool and Black down to the line. What a mighty run. Cool and Black 2.5 lengths. Glenmark Boy second, Almighty Prince third. They were followed by Extra Spark, Oriental King, Poacher's Star, Pral Dior not in it. Either was East Beach, I'm a Guest, Isn't He Gorgeous. Lesbion followed by Sousa's Mate. Ash Shard behind them. Then Blue Above, Shadow's Princess. Behind it then would have been Argent Brossy, and Miss Edelweiss was last.
Yeah, 3, 8 and 7.
In the mounting yard now for race 7, the Gold Coast Turf Club Summer Carnival Handicap. Weights here, 1 Bionic Best and Seikos Claims 2.5. 2 Red Nile Aaron's Patiri 1.5, and 13 Arabian Poppy Brent Stanley is a half over.
And Royal Test first into the bridle. Away nicely with it too was Dominique Charm, and Cleopatra's Girl jumped all right, so did On the Nickel. Arakazar is a bit deeper around Dignity, and pushing through that group was Manic, and they were followed further back just off the speed then by Opera Symbol, and My Brightier settles last of all, only about 5 off the lead at the 1,000 metres going to the first turn, and Dominique Charm sails out about 2 lengths clear. Second, Cleopatra's Girl. Third on the inside, getting a lovely run is Royal Test. 3 lengths further back to On the Nickel, 1.25 off then Manic, 1.5 away the Grey Dignity. A similar margin Arakazar, a length off then to Opera Similar, length the outside My Brightier. Dominique Charm trying to pinch this down the side, leads by 3. Sitting quietly, Cleopatra's Girl, and Royal Test was third from On the Nickel and Manic. No changes at the 600. Then came Dignity ridden up now, followed by Arakazar, My Brightier to the outside of Opera Symbol. Dominique Charm, she's about 4 in front rounding the turn, but she's about to face this fairly stiff wind. In second place in Cleopatra's Girl, and Royal Test and On the Nickel are all there from Dignity going through on the inside. Manic is wide out, and they were followed further back by Arakazar. My Brightier is a long way off them. It's Dominique Charm the leader, but here's Cleopatra's Girl getting to it quickly. She's rounded them up very swiftly. Cleopatra's Girl, it's all over. She'll sail home in those pink and blue colours and win easily. 2.5 on the line, Dominique Charm. Now third might be Manic because Dignity ran out of room, got up onto the heels of Dominique Charm on the line. Maybe Manic third from Dignity. Then Arakazar followed further back by Royal Tess. They were followed further back then by On the Nickel. Then came Opera Symbol and My Bright Tear. She's put in another dud one today. So she really is struggling to find her form, My Bright Tear. Cleopatra's Girl is the winner.
Starters on the platform, ready to set them on their journey as Lamormone comes up. Promise Me's coming into the outside barrier now. They're all set. Ready to go. About to break at the 1600. Often racing now, and Chippy's Daughter bounded away brilliantly towards the inside. Or Lamormone refused to go, and she's missed it about 10 lengths. And one of the first to bounce out now is going forward. Joanna's Lady to go to the lead over Hurry Up El. Chevelle Place moving up on the outside. Chippy's Daughter pushing up on the fence, so Chevelle Place caught 4 wide there, has to ease back a little. Followed by Bell Bon, and then a length to Red Nile, a length and a half away Bionic Bess on the inside. Robley Lass travelling 3 wide, and Arabian Poppy between horses, 1 to Queen's Rule, Promise Me, Not on Friday. And then a length and a half to Lamormone, who's got up along the inside, and So Be a Star last at the 1,000. Hurry Up El, the leader. They haven't gone quickly, so Chevelle Place just whipped to the lead now. And Beatman takes Chevelle Place, the favourite, out by a length and a half. Running second, Hurry Up El. Third, Joanna's Lady on the outside, a length and a half to Belbon. Fourth outside, Chippy's Daughter. 2 lengths further back in the field, Robley Lass going up 3 wide from Red Nile, Bionic Bess. Promise Me making a run around the outside, and they're followed by Arabian Poppy. 1 Not on Friday, Queen's Rule, Lamormone, and So Be a Star last of all, about 12 from the leader. Chevelle Place in front, led by half a length to Joanna's Lady, Belbon. Out about 4 wide then is Robley Lass. Hurry Up El just behind them. Promise Me starting a run, but comes wide around the home turn. Chippy's Daughter, Red Nile behind them. Chevelle Place cuddled into the lead, led by half a length into the straight from Joanna's Lady. Belbon running on from Chippy's Daughter and Hurry Up El. At the 200 metres now, Chevelle Place a length in front under the whip. Joanna's Lady's trying hard, and here's Not on Friday. Oh, Not on Friday's whipped past them the outside, and it's 4 for Peter Hayes. Not on Friday brilliantly over Chevelle Place, maybe second. Joanna's Lady there, and Bionic Bess getting a late run along the inside. They were clear then of Chippy's Daughter. Lamormone's made some ground, followed by Belbon, Hurry Up El, Red Nile. In behind those to finish in the race was Arabian Poppy, followed by Queen's Rule, Robley Lass, and So Be a Star is back towards the end with Promise Me finishing behind these in last place. Not on Friday, ridden by Darren Gauci, has swept down the outside and given Peter Hayes his 4th win for the day. 3 in a photo it is, Not on Friday. Darren Gauci first. Not on Friday. Darren Gauci the winner. Peter Hayes winning the big one earlier today with Burning Embers. Also scored with Permai in the 4th.
Actually the smartest out. Dapples jumped well, and Larry going very smartly. Mino flies in the firing line too, and Stroll along, getting right up on the inside. Private Eye is not far away. A length and a half gap in the field coming Sea Fighter at the head of the others then as they sort themselves out. Zeppo more than a length, the Lord Buzz and Chief Magistrate Guarded Love, and Miss McCartney Stone Motherless last. 700 left to go. Larry a half length on Stroll along, a length to Sober again. 1.5 Mino Fly. Private Eye on its inside, and then a gap to Dapples, followed closely by Zeppo. Sea Fighter locked away at his midfield, and then comes Lord Buzz, followed by Guarded Love. Miss McCartney has passed 1, and that is Chief Magistrate. They turn for home. Stroll along, hanging a shade, joins Larrick. A length away, third Sober again. Private Eye, Mino Fly. Dapples the outside, and further back Sea Fighter and Zeppo, followed by Miss McCartney. Down to the 250, and here Dapples on the extreme outside. Dapples races clear about a length on Stroll along, followed by Sober again. Zeppo. It's Dapples in front. A few challenges, but they won't get Dapples. Dapples wins it. Zeppo second. Third, probably Sober again from Lord Buzz, and wider out of the track, Guarded Love, and then Sea Fighter, followed by Stroll along, Mino Fly. Miss McCartney didn't raise the hopes of supporters, and it beat 3 in Larrick, Private Eye, and tailed off Chief Magistrate. Dapples, number 7, ridden by Mark de Montfort, the winner. 11.50 and 3.50 in NSW. Number 5, Zeppo, was paid 3.60.
Pouring through with them too. They were followed by Fighter Bay. Lord Shiraz is there and Just a Comedy as last, but only 3 lengths off the lead. What a charge this is. Over on the extreme outside is Adriana. 3 away from the rail is Lake Newland. Paddington End is 1 away from the rail and Epinay holds the rail. It's a line of 4. Suitors right behind them, about 4 deep. Kun Preach is running out of room, had to check, and so did Lord Shiraz. It's very tight. Dance Spirit's in that group too, and they were followed by Alvor and Fighter Bay just ahead of it. Wider out the heavyweight, and also making out wide was Just a Comedy. Epinay led, running down to the 200.5 in front of Paddington End, coming out, and here's Lord Shiraz getting a split, and now Certain here's what this, the heavyweight. The heavyweight right down the extreme outside is it his day-to-day, the heavyweight. He's raced up, hit the front, and the heavyweight has won from Suit. Lord Shiraz, Epinay 4th, Alvor 5th, then came Just a Comedy, followed close up Fighter Bay, Lake Newland, and they were followed by Paddington End, then Adriana, Kun Preach, Dance Spirit.
Racing, Bullwinkle was one of the first to bounce out. Abramagic was away quickly and Swift Encounters running to the front early. Brackenbury's up there as they settle down, and Paris Archway on the improve as Sovereign Squad eases back to about 5th now. Raging Force is going up on the outside, but Swift Encounter is the leader, climbing up the hill near the back, led by 1.5 lengths to Paris Archway. 2 lengths is Lando. Raging Force moving to 4th on the outside, 1 to Brackenbury, followed by its stablemate a length back, Sovereign Squall. More than 2 lengths further back is Abramagic, 1.5 lengths Malachi Crunch, Papal Monarch, and Merchant Bank is second last with Bullwinkle at the tail of the field past 1,000. Swift Encounter rolling along more than 2 lengths in front of Paris Archway. As Lando on the rails is 1/2 length away third, 2 lengths to Raging Force, 4th on the outside of Brackenbury, 1.5 to Sovereign Squall, 2 Malachi Crunch on the inside of Abramagic, about 1.5 lengths or 2 to Papal Monarch, Merchant Bank and Bullwinkle on the fence. Swift Encounter heading to the 600 metres, about 2 lengths in front of Paris Archway under pressure, as Lando pushes up inside it now to go to a clear second, 2 lengths to Raging Force, and then Brackenbury on the inside at 1.5 lengths to Sovereign Squall nearing the turn. Malachi Crunch getting away from the rail, and then came Abramagic when they corner. Inside the 400, Swift Encounter just in front of us Lando. Paris Archway under pressure. Brackenbury getting a run up on the inside of it now as it hangs out, and Raging Force down the outside. Swift Encounter and as Lando together. Brackenbury is coming at it on the outside from Raging Force, and now Sovereign Squall is starting to join in. Sovereign Squall and Brackenbury, the stablemates, have gone to the lead together. Hazel win 5, whatever happens here, but it's Sovereign Squall going home the best. Sovereign Squall by 1.5 lengths to Brackenbury, and a Peter Hayes Quinella in the last, and 5 for the day. Raging Force is third. They're followed in behind those by Malachi Crunch, who ran on fairly, followed by Papal Monarch and a Swift Encounter with Merchant Bank. They were followed by Bullwinkle, Abramagic towards the end, and Paris Archway has weakened to be one of the last over the line. Sovereign Squall, the winner, ridden by Greg Childs, has beaten Brackenbury, the stablemate second, ridden by Brian Werner, and a third to number 4, Raging Force, ridden by Darren Beedman. So 8, 2, 4 are the numbers in the last. 8, 2 and 4, with Malachi Crunch in 4th place and 5th is Lando. 1:36.20 the time. Dividends coming through in the last. The winner Sovereign Squall $5.20 and $2. Second Brackenbury $1.90 and third Raging Force $1.70. $5.20 and $2 for Sovereign Squall. $1.90 Brackenbury. $1.70 Raging Force. Quinella paid $11 even. The Hayes Quinella $11. The exact at $26.10. Trifecta paid $72.70. $72.70 the trifecta. And the double on 3 and 8, $83.90. $83.90. And Sovereign Squall was taken in the straight six, so that dividend yet to be posted. Here's Sovereign Squall coming back to scale after winning the Rawdon Handicap and a red letter day for trainer Peter Hayes. 5 for the afternoon, including the major race, the Eclipse Stakes, and his Quinella the last race as well. Sovereign Squall by Fairy King from Torrential Storm, a 4-year-old bay gelding, raced by Cotton Hayes and G. Botica, and ridden by Greg Childs, and that gives Greg a double. Also, he scored on Permai in the fourth today. Brackenbury second by Dane Hill from Jolene, Peter Hayes and Brian Werner, and Raging Force by At Telak from Pseudonym Miss Third, trained by Jim Mason and ridden by Darren Beedman. Fourth was Malachi Crunching, and fifth was Islando. Straight six through at 15,506.20. 15,506.20 for the straight six.